Yo, people, what's going on? Back again with another Red Talk, bro. Post-match settings. What you man telling me?
Yes, family. What are you saying? You good first and foremost, yeah?
Yeah, I'm calm, bro. What you
Yes.
saying?
Let's start. Yeah, man.
Big
All
up
good.
the man, then, man. Every single time. Big up Flawless. It's been a while as well, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. It is. Well, I did not gonna lie. I did not watch the game. What was it saying? I don't pay attention to preseason. What was it
It was
saying?
dead. It was dead.
It's dead.
Second off was
Oh,
dead.
Rants has to give me the rundown as well.
Bro, it was shit, bruv. I'll be real, innit? It was one of them ones where, like, bruv, we won, but it was shit, innit? Like, bruv, man, there's nothing to report, really, innit?
So there's nothing.
What?
we
Like,
didn't know
okay. Let
beforehand.
me. How can we start it then? All right. Make sure you like the video, people, as well. Big up everyone.
Facts.
Give me your top 3 players and why. That will help start the thing.
Best players for us today. Mainoo, who played well.
Okay, I'm hearing that.
He played very well, bro. He is probably the best player on the pitch today. In terms of like his composure and just, bruv, he just didn't do a thing wrong, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just a tidy baller in it, bro. Like very, very tidy player. So I thought he was good. I was impressed by him. Ahmad showed glimpses today, which was very good. Do you know what I mean? I know certain men are saying Hannibal and that. I don't know. He just ran around, didn't it? You know what you're gonna get from Hannibal, bro.
Okay.
Like no quality and just bare.
Yeah, Saeed was just saying the same thing. He doesn't know where he fits.
He's shit, blood. I'll be real, innit? Like it's one of them ones that, bro, I don't rate this you at all. Like, bro, I had high hopes for him. I saw the trim. You know when you see the young youth, yeah, with the trim in the academy, and he's got the big hair, and you just think, yeah, like I want him to be the guy because he looks like he's meant to be a baller. You know, certain man just look like a baller.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear you.
Yeah, he's not here, bruv. You know what I mean? He's a not its blood. Like the other bro, that man, them were talking about the Emran U or whatever. Like, bro, he got a goal and an assist. Like he got a goal and assist. Look, bruv, do you know what I mean? But he's another one, bro.
Where did he play?
That he looks a bit raw.
Bruv, he's giving me them. Yeah, bruv, he's giving me what's his name?
Not Alanga. Don't say Alanga.
Tahith Chong vibes. You know
Chong. Okay.
Them Chongy vibes, blood. Like he's giving me them Chongy vibes, blood. You know what I mean? It's like it could go either way, innit? It could go either way with that youth still, and I'm not really sure. Like he looks like he's got them Heelys on, blood. You know them trainers with the wheels at the back. Like that's where he looks like. Bro,
now you're saying I need to watch the highlights. I need
to see it, bro. Like even the assist that he got, he was mad off. It was a good like reverse pass. He looked mad off balance, bro. When I first saw it, I thought that he was trying to pass to someone else. But then when you look at it, I have to give him the benefit of that, innit? And also the first goal, straight through the keeper, like, bro.
Yeah, I saw the finish. He looked like I saw what he was trying to do. It looked like he was trying to bend it like Saka.
Yeah, but he just scuffed it underneath the keeper, bro. And the keeper should have saved it. Like, it's horrendous, innit? So, do you know what I mean? I'm happy for the kid. Like, he got a goal and an assist there. And on paper, he looks great, innit? But for me, I can't see anything. I can't see nothing in that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people spoke about the left back Fernandez. He
was quiet apparently.
He looks like he can. I think it's too early for me to pass judgment on him because I don't think he was tested. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was tested, but I think Kobe, yeah, and Ahmad, them two man there, bro, they're ballers, bro.
Like, where did Diallo play? Where did he set up?
On the right.
He played on the right. Okay.
Right. He's just so good.
Sancho played down the middle, Flawless.
Yeah, he played in a false 9 and he done some nice things, but he wasn't really involved like that. He was involved more.
I'm not gonna lie. I saw someone drag it back to him and he should have shot and it rolled under his feet.
Yeah, and then he played it out to
normally
to Hannibal and he missed.
Sancho should be burying that.
Yeah. Yep, he should be, bro. Bruv, it rolled under his foot. It's almost like he took his eye off the ball, innit?
Yeah.
You know, the ones there, that lack of sharpness, and the ball rolled under his foot, bruv. And then he played it back. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Sancho's an interesting one, yeah, because I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I'm not like sell him. I'm not gonna say that I want to sell him or anything like that. But in terms of Sancho, we've had 2 years here. I feel like the excuses are gone now. This is kind of his make or break year. I feel like other Man United fans have been actually pretty patient with him. Let's be real. I feel like Ten Hag has also managed the situation well. We're all forgetting like a few months ago, he had the mental health break and stuff like that. Managed it well, let him come back when he was ready. But this season, this is kind of like, right, Sancho, make your claim this season and tell Ten Hag why you should be in the squad. Because for me, right, Antony, me and Rants were even saying last week, Flawless, Antony's his golden boy in terms of his £100 million signing. But Antony needs to step up. Otherwise, Ten Hag's going to be like, Antony, do you know what? You're maybe not cutting it. But if Antony's not fully performing to his level that Ten Hag wants yet, this is Sancho's kind of chance to dive into that right wing role because he was playing there towards the end of the season, and I was like, yeah, do you know what? I like
He was
Sancho.
playing well there as well.
Yeah,
not
bro,
just playing
last 3 seasons, Sancho was cooking there with Rashford and the left and Martial up top. I feel like Sancho needs to try and make this right wing position his, because Antony and Ahmad are going to try and stay there. But if Sancho doesn't this year, I don't feel like there's anywhere for him to go because Garnacho is going to be on the left-hand side of Rashford, and we know that the style they are in terms of the pace and sort of that power and the athleticism to get past the man and cut in and do that. That's more suited to the Premier League, whether people like it or not. The Sancho tippy-tappy stuff and the movement.
We have to wait and see, though, if the manager's going to try use him more centrally. Because
if he does, but I don't think physically. I think brain-wise, he's got a great brain, but physically, I don't feel Sancho can do that.
I don't think it's a hard physical job to play in the middle if the system.
Are you on about number 9 or 10? Where we was playing 10 towards the end.
I'm saying false. If he's a false 9, I can see him there. I'm
saying both. I'm saying you could easily use him in some, like, bro, the way you used him today, you could use him in that Firmino role sometimes. Do you know what I'm saying? And you can.
Rants, I feel like you're gonna come on here and you'll play Sheffield United. And you're gonna be like, the Sheffield United man bullied him.
No. Because, bro, like, the thing is, like, when you play in that false 9, you're not really touch tight to anyone. You're a floater, like that. So it's not really a physical game, bro. Do you know what I mean? When people talk about
the best bit for me though, Rants, you look at Martial, he's physical. You look at Kane when they come in physical. Jesus can hold off a man physical. Firmino can do that.
Hey, Jesus ain't physical, bruv.
Like, no, but he's got the grit.
Jesus stays on the floor, blood. What are you talking about,
bro? Jesus has got the fight in him. Come on, man. He has.
Yeah, bruv. The Brer spends most of the game on the floor, blood. Factually,
I think it's one of them. If you are a false 9, you need a level of physicality, but because you're not playing as a out and out number 9, you don't need to. I think Sancho's smart enough to be able to play that role. That's the only place I see him being successful here. Out wide, forget about it. With Rashford and Garnacho on one side,
bro,
Diallo on
okay,
the
what?
side.
So are you man saying then if Sancho's to succeed at Man United, you two think it's down the middle more than out wide?
It has to be.
No,
yes.
I don't. I don't.
So.
I think he can succeed anyway. Yeah. My thing is, you know what's weird, yeah. Like, bro, when you think about it, man's first season, was arguably in Manchester United's worst season that we can remember in God knows how long. It's unfortunate, bro. Not just for him, for anyone. Imagine coming through and you got Oli and Ranić, blood, like, and bro, like in your first season, bro, like, you know what I mean? When man are saying, he's had 2 seasons, that first season, nobody weren't doing nothing.
No one did anything.
No one weren't doing nothing that season,
that.
bro. Yeah. And it's like everyone's talking about, but it's 2 seasons. No, bruv. That first season was a write-off for everyone, blood. But everyone's using that season as a season to judge him on, bro. Based on what? Who did anything, bro?
Yeah, and that's a fair assessment. The thing is, I look back at this season just gone, and it's kind of like you and everybody else improved. We watched everybody, even players we had wrote off like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Whether you think he's good enough or he's not, we've seen a step of improvement. And when I talk about Sancho, it's not Sancho not being good enough to play out wide. I'm talking about chances. Rashford's going to play. Yeah, stylistically, number 1, because of how Ten Hag's going to play. 2 things is Rashford's going to play left, Antony's going to play right. We're going to play with 2 8s. Both Bruno and Mount are going to play. The only place he can play and get consistent game time and actually turn around his form is through the middle. So say we do, we'll probably sign a striker. And if we do sign a striker, that makes it even tougher. But say it's Højlund and the striker doesn't hit form and doesn't hit the ground running. Him as a false 9, to me, I've said this before, I can only see him succeeding here centrally because it's the only place where pace and power is not a necessity. Why do you need
this? Is facts as well. This is what I think. When we played the 4-2-2, like Sancho was actually playing well for Ranić. That's what's funny, bro. Like there was a spell when we were playing that 4-2-2, and he was playing well. And this is what I'm saying, bro. Like it's one of them ones where when you look at it, it's because it was such an up and down season for everyone. I feel like it's unfair, to look at his season and not look at everyone else's. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I hear you.
That was a collapse season,
Antony. Like, I hear you because I'm watching Antony this season. And last year, I was even open about it. I was watching Rashford, as in when he performed last season, because I was thinking, you know what, is it time maybe he's going to get moved on? But I disagree with Flawless because I think Sancho on the right, in terms of him and his attributes, when he's played on the right, it enables him to use his brain more because he's good at linking up with these little 1-2s, coming in with Bruno or Martial like we saw in pre-season, doing a little, using his brain and positioning. But I feel like when he's on the right, he doesn't also need to go on the outside. When you look at wingers now in the Premier League, a lot of the ones that are successful, like the Salahs, the Manes, the Rashford, the Sons, they're not, the most in terms of their brain intelligence, but in terms of like Set Maximum, for example, their drive to get past the man, they've been really successful.
Physicality.
Because Sancho's a right footer on the right hand side, he doesn't. No one really goes down outside on their right.
He plays as a 10 when he plays on the right.
Yeah, he plays as kind of like an intricate 10, and he comes inside and uses his movements to kind of get past players. So for me, the best of Sancho, I think, has been on the right hand side.
It has been,
and I don't think it's been that great.
And I hear that, Ty, and I hear what you're saying, but we know he's not getting game time out there. If Antony's fit and Sancho's fit, because he's good, because we know. So, who do you think Ten Hag's going to play mostly there, Sancho or Antony?
I think he can displace Antony eventually.
No, he can't. I'm not saying he can't because I'm not talking about the levels of the two players.
It's going to be Antony.
What I said was, I said opportunity-wise, we know who Ten Hag prefers. Sancho is not going to get a run of games there to dislodge him, in my opinion. He's not. He's not going to get 3, 4, 5 games.
It's a fair assessment.
And he's not locked in though. I think after
Antony,
this year,
it went. Okay, how many times did we see last season when Antony was fit and available, he didn't play? How often was Antony on the bench?
We actually played a lot. No, we did play a lot.
This is my point that I'm making is I'm not saying Sancho's not good because I rate Sancho as a talent. The point I'm making is he's not going to get 4, 5, 6 games to dislodge him. He has to go there and then go and play 8, 9, 10 out of 10. I do not see this happening, especially adding in the way we're trying to play. We're talking about Sancho being a link player. Look at the players around him. The two players who are going to be next to him are going to be Mount and Bruno. They are not foils for him. Wan-Bissaka is looking like he's going to be a right back if we don't indeed sign a right back.
Even Sancho and Wan-Bissaka, in terms of the right-hand side combination, them two, even despite Antony starting, I feel like Sancho and Wan-Bissaka had the best combination. And by the way, I agree with you that he's not going to get a run of games. But that's not because me and you're in sync, because it's not like he's not going to get a run of the games because he don't deserve it.
Yeah, it's not a question of deserving.
He's only not going to get a run of games because Ten Hag doesn't want to admit his £100 million player is not playing great.
That's the guy he's going to go. That's the guy he's going to go with. And man mentioned it here, Antony on the bench against Manchester City at home, and that was because that was a tactical decision, which I understand. Bruno played out wide.
Bruno played on the right,
and which makes sense. I understand that in big games, Bruno playing wide right, or whether Mount plays there if you're going to have less of the ball. The point that I'm making
doesn't that annoy you then? Okay, as a Man United fan, then if we're saying that we think Sancho is actually best on the right, but you're saying down the middle because of opportunities, don't it annoy us as a Man United fan though that he won't play on the right just because it's Ten Hag's £100 million man there?
No. I don't want to see. I've said this before. I don't want to see Sancho in some games. He can do it, but mostly I'm not trying to see Sancho out wide. I think he's better suited with the attributes he has down the middle. As a 10, I said as a 10 initially, but now we signed Mount. It's looking like it's going to be a 6 and 2 8. So I'm glad today from the preseason he's played him as a false 9 because I believe he's good enough to do that. He does not have that directness and the explosiveness and the pace to play out wide, especially in this system, especially in the Premier League. If you are Sancho-like in terms of attributes, and you have to be playing in a supreme system. You got to be playing in a City system. Look at all the players you listed. You mentioned Salah, Mane, Son, Rashford. All these players have the directness and pace. Garnacho, you see it. Like, to be successful, it's a pace and power league. I say it all the time, in particular out wide. So if he's playing as a false 9, I think he's intelligent enough and technically good enough to drop off and play that role. And it is somewhere where so I can see him actually getting in there in regards to holding down the position.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. The way we're speaking about him, and I understand it from all our aspects, I'm worried about him. I'm worried about Sancho. Not because I don't think he's a bad player, but like what Flawless said, I just think stylistically, Rants, I just don't know if he'll ever do what he done in Germany and stuff here at Man United. I just think it's one of them things, unfortunately.
He's not going to do what he did in Germany at Man United, and it's not because it's England. It's because we don't play that football.
We don't play that way.
That's it. We just don't play that way. It's got nothing to do with the league, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, now when people saying it's pace and power league, it's not, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, fam. Like, when I watch what Brighton are doing, when I watch what Man City are doing, this is not pace and power, bro. These are man actually popping, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Man United's footballs are not good, bro. Like,
no. The football's not good.
We need to stop pretending, that like we're playing good football. Like, our best football players are not our most effective players in this team because we don't play good football, bruv. Like, we actually don't. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them things where when you look at our team, I wouldn't say that he can never do that here, but the way we're playing right now, do you know what I mean? Like, this is a great example. Do you know what I mean? Sancho and what happened to Juan Mata at our club as well. We killed him as well. We killed him, bro.
Because Juan Mata was obviously he doesn't have anywhere near even the pace of a Sancho. Because Sancho's not slow, he's just not that quick. But Mata's someone who needs to play central. And you mentioned it there.
Killed Mata, blood. We're playing him, bruv. Moyes was playing him right, in a 4-4-2, blood, like a wide right, blood, and it's like, bro, like it's crazy.
But in terms of it, like you mentioned there, in the pace and power thing, in regards to Manchester City, they're the exception to the rule. They're an exceptional manager, exceptional team. Them man were favourites for a treble. Take their style out of it. When you look at Arsenal, Martinelli can shift, Saka can shift, Jesus can shift. When you look at Newcastle, it's Almiron, it's Callum Wilson, it's St. Maximum. All these men are runners. All these men can shift. Like
even Murphy can run.
Even Murphy, like these men can all run. You the likes of Joe Willock. All these men can run in regards to that. Take City out of it. When you look at the teams who finished top 4, throw Liverpool in the mix. You got Diaz who can run. Salah.
They're all runners, bro. They are all runners.
They all runners.
You know what it is, but not everyone has to be runners, and that's why I say if you've got someone like a Sancho, as long as there's runners around him, because people don't understand how good his passing is, bro. Like his weight of pass and everything is brilliant. That's why I'm telling you, if he's got runners around him, he can play in that central area, bro. He can play there because he needs runners off him. But that's what I'm saying.
Space. Yeah, he makes
bro.
Space.
Like there was one time today where he came short and he received the ball, little half turn, spun out, opened the pitch up, bro, and then he slides passes through. This is what he does. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you look at his actual skill set, like someone said, the Thomas Muller role, like if you look at his skill set, you either put him in that 10 position. I like him on the inside right. When people say they're worried about Sancho, bruv, I'm only more worried about him, because of more so who the manager is, bro. Because I'm more worried about Antony, bruv. Because Antony costs more money than him, and I never see Antony scoring goals for us, bro.
He needs to open his...
And you know what, Rants? The funny thing, he didn't score goals at Ajax, and they thought he was going to come in and score goals. He scored 5 goals the year he joined us,
bro.
He needs to up his rate. He does. He definitely needs to have more impact and definitely get more GNA. But the thing is with Sancho, if you do play him central, you can get runners around.
Bro,
you got Rashford, you got Antony, Mount, Bruno, etc.
Bro, considering the games started and stuff like that, Sancho's GA weren't far off Antony's. It couldn't have been.
Probably not.
Do you know what I mean? Hey guys, have you got their GA in the chat? Can you put them both in the chat, please? Do you know what I'm saying? And considering that when Antony was fit, he pretty much started every game. And Sancho had 3 months off. And I'm telling you, their numbers couldn't have been that far apart.
Yeah, it couldn't have been that far apart. But yeah, I agree.
They both too talented to... They both need to get more. You know what I'm saying? In terms of GNA. They both can get more than goals and assists.
But this is the thing, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because when I look at it, it's like with Antony, when I used to watch him play for Ajax, when I used to watch him play for Ajax, it's Ajax. It's very difficult because the Dutch league is like, it's night and day to the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? But every time I watch this, he doesn't even look like scoring, bruv. You know, like that. It's not even, bruv. He doesn't even look like it, bro. Man is saying, hold on, Sancho scored more than Grealish.
He got more than Grealish, I know that much.
But that means he got more than Antony as well. Yeah, look, bro, Sancho got 9 GA and Antony got 6, bruv. What? Do you see what I'm saying? Now, do you know what I mean? And that's crazy, bro. My man was in Holland for 3 months, bro.
Yeah, the first thing I feel like when it's Antony is that everyone praises the work rate and he tracks back, and it's a lot of that stuff. It's not what he's really doing on the ball. And for me, right, and I'm not trying to come for Antony because I know it's his second season, but what I'm watching him closely is that if you're signing a player I'm managing United, Flawless is my assistant and Rants is my main scout, we're all working together. And Rants like, this player is good, he's been cooking up in the Dutch league or whatever. No matter what it is, right, if I threw it in the dugout together and we sign someone for £90 million, whatever it was, despite your work rate and your tracking back and stuff like that, you're expecting a 100 million. I know it's not his fault, by the way, but a 90 million pound player to have an impact on games or do something that warrants his major contribution. Like Jack Grealish, by the way. Grealish weren't cooking in his first season. And we was all like, do you know what, 100 million? But Look at this season. Grealish, he doesn't score bare goals, but in terms of the way City play and what he's contributing to the team, in terms of attacking phase, keeping the ball, doing all that, you can accept it because you know the other man.
I'm glad that you doubled back on that, because it's one of them things where I think as football fans, we need to stop looking at the price tag the way to be why we're criticizing players. I'm criticizing Antony, because even if he was 40 million, he's someone who starts week in, not doing enough for Man United, and he's not doing anywhere near enough.
And that's why I want him, Rants. That's what I'm saying. Despite even being £100 million player, me and you would be like,
even if he was a £30 million player,
even if he was 30, that's what
we'll
I'm
be
saying.
Like, yo, bench him, bro.
That's what I was coming to, and that's why I said I'm watching him, because even if he was 30 million or 40 million, he's still not showed enough for me in the attack in terms of that. When I look at the other rivals around us, we're looking to get top 4. We're looking to get top, to compete for the title in the next 2 years. If I look at even Spurs, right, I've got Heung-min Son on my left. I've got Kulusevski on my right, who's a left-footed player like that. Look at his contributions over Antony. Kulusevski cooks in the Premier League. He's good when he's on form.
Yeah, last season, not so much towards the end because he had a bad injury. But before the injury,
bro, he's consistent. You got Saka on the right-hand side. I'm thinking the other wingers there. I think Chelsea are going through that rebuild phase, of course. You got Salah there. Then on the right, you got Mahrez for City or Foden. Like, when you look at us, Antony, you need to step up if you want to be hitting the bars of the competitors around us, what we're aiming to go for. Yes, our squad might not be good enough to challenge for a title, but in terms of what our aims are under Ten Hag and what Antony's been brought in to do to help us do in the next few years, is to be up there competing with these top 6 right wingers in the Premier League.
Yeah, well, you mentioned it there in terms of it was his first season, second season. It's like, all right, you have to deliver.
Yeah,
I've seen enough in terms of his first season, in terms of the fundamentals. But yeah, you need to step up, not only on the eye test, but also the stat test as well. Your goals and assists wasn't enough, and your performances individually and for the team is not enough as well. It's about, and if he doesn't step up, I'm looking at him how I look at Sancho now, where it's kind of like, I can no longer defend you. Because it's like, you haven't performed. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like how it's all about, if you perform, I'll defend you and go, you know what, fair enough. You put up, because even if you're in a poor team, you can still put up performances. You can still put in performances where you go, all right, the team was bad, but you was a standout today. You've seen that happen before, whether it's at our team or other teams, where teams have been performing overall not well, but you can, such and such was good today.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Look how many games last season where we didn't play well, but we'll go, you know what, Martinez was on point today. He was very good today. Casemiro stood out today. These men we're talking about are talented enough to do that. But obviously there's other factors in regards to the manager, how he wants to play, players around him, etc. But yeah, with Sancho, like I said, that's the only place I can see him personally succeeding in this team is centrally. And I think the 10 role is gone now with the signing of Mount. So I think it's just a false 9.
It'd be interesting. I think, like, bro, when you look at our team right now, if we do sign Højlund, and Mason goes out on loan, everyone's gonna get bare minutes, bro. You know, like that. Everyone's gonna get bare minutes, bro. Like, obviously, there's rumors of Mason going out on loan. So then you got Ahmad, you've got Rashford, you've got Sancho, you've got Antony, you got Garnacho, and you got Martial 6, who's never fit. So we'll leave him out. You know, like that.
Nah,
so
man, don't worry about us, Martial gang.
No, so like, bro, no, but I'm just saying, bro,
I might have to go for the pillow. Man's gonna do.
No, but everyone's going to get minutes, bro.
Nah,
you know, like
it's true.
Everyone's going to get minutes, bro. Everyone's gonna have an opportunity to contribute. You know, like that. So, bro, listen, I'm not really too fussed about positions and all that, bro. When you're on the pitch here, you just have to deliver, innit? Like, that's where we're at now. When you're on the pitch, you have to deliver.
And
like,
that's my concern with Sancho is I only see him delivering centrally. I don't see him playing out wide and delivering. I legit don't. I think it's only central he's going to, in particular, in the way we're trying to play and the personnel we have around him. We don't have players to people saying, and we all know this, he's a give and go player, he's a link up player.
We don't have them players. Fair to him though, if we had a striker that was making goal orientated movement, to score goals like Erling was when he was playing, because you look at the assists, bro. I think 50% of Erling.
He got a lot of assists.
It's a lot of slip-ins.
Because when you've got the ball, and you know that your striker's gonna go, Jadon's smart enough to do that. We don't really have a player of that ilk.
We definitely don't have
at the club, innit? Like when he gets the ball, he doesn't really have an outlet in it. So who knows? We might get a striker in, and all of a sudden he starts getting assists. We don't know yet, innit? It's all speculation. The one thing I'll say about Antony is he's not a creative player in the terms of looking for passes like that. Do you know what I mean? He's very much cut inside and shoot. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's cutting inside and missing the target. This is what worries me. Do you know what I mean? That's the main thing that worries me, because I like what he gives us going back that way. But when we're in attacking positions, a lot of the time, bro, man's not even hitting the target, bro. You know, like that. So it's like, if you're a creative player and you're not shooting, which Sancho is, he doesn't shoot very often. That's one thing, innit? So I believe a striker might make that better. Yeah, go on.
Who do you think going into the season is under more pressure, Antony or Sancho?
Antony, because Sancho's English.
Oh, it's a good one, isn't it? Do you know what? I don't know why I'm on the show floor this year.
Because Sancho's Sancho's English, bro.
Yeah.
Genuinely, yeah. Like, he's English. Man United have brought him back to England, yeah. I feel like they're both under pressure, but it's one of them ones where if the club have to choose to get rid of one of them, bro, like at the end of next season, bruv, we'll see what happens, innit? I think it's interesting.
So who do you think?
Interesting question. That's what I said.
I think the manager would want to keep Antony, yeah, but I feel like
but as a fan or like as a general, who's
Sancho?
Under more pressure?
Sancho technically is under more pressure because he's been there longer. Do you know what I mean? But I'm saying the fact that Sancho was a club signing, yeah, and Antony wasn't, you know, like that. We'll see. Because like, for instance,
a hard one, you know. I don't
think
know
about it this way. Imagine this happened, yeah. Imagine we don't have a good season and we end up finishing like 6th or something like that.
Yeah.
Manager's under pressure, cuz. And if the manager's under pressure, so is Antony, blood. You know them ones, because the club brought Sancho in. Like, Antony's safe as long as the manager's safe. Like, someone asked me, like, what would happen, yeah? Or like if we finish outside the top 4 next season. If we don't make any good signings and we play shit football and we drop out the top 4 with it, the manager's under pressure. I don't care what no one says. I know.
And you know what, Rants? Do you know what? I'm going to say this as well.
Yeah.
I don't, obviously, if we don't want it to happen, of course, but if Ten Hag managed to finish 6th or 7th, yeah, and imagine flawless, Ten Hag got the sack, right? Next minute, Nagelsmann comes in. Yeah. I would say that if a new manager came in, Nagelsmann would keep a Sancho over Antony. I think Antony would be on the chopping board.
That's what I'm trying to say, bruv. Like, bruv, the only thing right now saving Antony is Ten Hag, blood.
Yeah, his bodyguard. That's his bodyguard.
Sancho's under more pressure because it's Ten Hag as manager. But if it was a new manager,
his bodyguard's there. But then again, it depends on the new manager who comes in, what he's trying to play and how he's trying to play and what he's trying to do. But currently with Ten Hag, because I think they're both under the microscope. It depends who you're talking to. I'm looking at both of them close. I'm looking at Antony like, all right, you had your first season. I always give players their first season. Like, for me to write you off after one season, you must have been horrific. Like dropping 0s, 1s, 2s out of 10s. So I've seen enough where I go, I'll give you the second season. With Sancho, you've been here 2 years. I just don't see enough from him. And I think he's super talented. It's not a question of talent with Sancho. I watch him play and I'm just like, it's just not there. Like, I just think it's the wrong time at the wrong club in the wrong league for him. That's why.
Yeah.
I just don't think it is
well.
like for Sancho.
I agree.
Like that, because if we were to sell him, where are we selling him to? He's not going somewhere else in the Premier League. Because I think he would cook outside. I've said this. If you sell him to the Bundesliga or we go Serie A, he goes to the Liga, I think he does fine. I just think it's here. He don't.
Yeah, if he went Spain flawless, I think he would absolutely.
He'd be fine. Yeah. He'd do fine in Spain, 110%. I think.
Oh yeah, he would absolutely cook there, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man said, bro, I genuinely don't know, innit? Because it's one of them ones where, like, I'm in a similar boat to a lot of Man United fans, where it's like, with Antony and Sancho, I watched a lot more of Sancho, like 90 minutes before I bought into the idea of Jadon Sancho, innit? Even though I think that we haven't thought about how we're going to use him. With Antony, I would say 3/4 of the stuff I saw of Antony were on YouTube, and about a quarter of them were in 90-minute games, because he spent a long period injured before he came to us and stuff like that. And you know, like when Flawless says, like, when he sees Sancho, like he sees the ability and he sees all these things. Genuinely, when I see Antony, I don't know what I'm watching, bruv. Like, no, bro, I don't mean it in a bad way.
I try not to laugh, but sometimes I just got to laugh, you know.
No, but I mean, I don't know what I'm watching, in a sense where it's like, you're not a creator, you don't score.
And then he starts doing that roll deep shake a leg thing.
It's like, you don't create, you don't score, and you don't go past players. Like, I'm just like, okay, so what do you do? Like,
Do you know what? Do you know what it is, Rants?
One
Yeah.
thing he does do, is he
Go on.
keeps possession well, bro.
Nah, he does.
His
He
ball
does. He
retention
does.
is great, but it's like you don't do nothing else, bro.
Yeah, and he's a
Like,
great
you play
ball
like
carrier.
You
Yeah,
play
You know
like
what
a
it is,
crab,
yeah? You know
but
what
you're
it
on
is?
the right wing.
And I'm not trying to defend Antony because I don't think Antony's been good, and I want to see more like we all agreed on. But I feel like with some players, they're just system players, and Flawless will get it. I don't think Antony's the type of player you could just put in any team and he will do anything like major. I just feel like once you've got a system, he would then just be great in the system, which is why I'm going to say Ten Hag signed him, because Ten Hag is not signing someone like him for 85 million.
Is 5 goals good enough? Because the thing is,
no,
we
it's
could
not.
argue that, we've
it's
seen
not.
Sancho in a system that works and we've seen him flourish,
Like, it's not.
We've never seen Antony do what we're hoping he's going to do.
Like, it's definitely not good enough.
Player. That's why Ten Hag got him, because Ten Hag got him because he got Martinez as well. He got Antony because he needed to come in, right? And he was like, right, I need to try, which he didn't in the end, but I need to try and get my philosophy across as quick as possible. So what are the players that I can get? So we got Martinez and he got Antony because he knows his football and what he can do with his role as a winger. But to be honest, he needs to step up now, because knowing the system is one thing. Getting contributions and impacting games is another. Now we're waiting for this side of it. We know you can do the system, Antony, but now what can you actually do offensively? And that's why the pressure is on.
And the pressure is on. We need him because in terms of what you're saying, what he doesn't do enough on the ball, where he needs to now, what he needs to do is develop.
Bro, Ahmad,
he needs to improve.
Ahmad looks mad promising, bro. Like
he wants to play on the right as well, Rents.
The way he receives the ball, his strength as well, like a lot of things, and he shoots, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and he shoots, fam. You know, like that. Like today, he cut inside and he had about 2 or 3 shots, and you can see that he's got an eye for goal in it. Like, and he's trying to score goals and he's trying to link play and stuff like that. Like Ahmad he's a genuine problem. If the manager is being fair, he's a genuine problem for that right hand side, bro. Because he gives us something different. He's quicker than both of them.
Do you think this season, like, because I heard Ahmad today, like, I know I'm not going to get onto him. I just heard that obviously he's coming in, probably trying to over impress. He tried cutting in and shooting a few too many times, but that's just nerves in terms of coming in. But do you think this season, Ahmad's got the potential to actually play and take that right wing spot, or do you feel like no, this year's a no go?
No. He's definitely the next guy into the right hand side. You know the ones. He's an impact. He's an impact player. He's not a starter.
I'd keep him. I'd keep him and Garnacho as the two like impact.
Oh, absolutely, keep them as impact off the bench, because they can both do it, bro. They can both.
Do you know what I like about them? I feel like Antony and Sancho. This is just a perfect example. We're talking about them two now. When I compare Garnacho and Ahmad to Sancho and Antony, who are 2 main assets on the sides, I feel like they play without fear. And Sancho and Antony play like they don't want to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And for me, when you're a Man United player, what gets bums off seats? When I went to United last season, right? It's mad. But when we were watching Antony, we was proper frustrated. I remember watching the game. I think it might have been Southampton when Casemiro got sent off. Garnacho comes on, and it's just like the place
erupts.
He's just gonna try and do something. Like whether it comes off or not. If I don't succeed, that's kind of cliche saying, I'm going to go again. I feel like with Sancho and Antony, it's kind of like that Mourinho era of like, don't lose the ball, don't do this, don't do that. And that's why I want these youngsters to come in, because I love the way they just come on and say, do you know what, if I make a mistake, I'm going to try again anyway.
Well, you know what that ties into? That ties in more so to the style as well. Like Garnacho has a fearless style. When you are direct and you are quick and your whole game is take players on. That's what it is.
Like I think the way Garnacho's fearless and the way Ahmad's fearless is not the same, innit?
Yeah, it's different.
No,
Garnacho's fearlessness is that Rashford fearlessness. Like them man are just not smart, innit? You know them man. Like they just pick up like bro. Because when you watch Ahmad's mad intelligent. Like he links play, he does other things. Like he's got
Ahmad Bernardo Silva. Ahmad Bernardo Silva, but with the selfishness.
But that's it. He's got variety to his game. Yeah. Like Garnacho and Rashford, head down, zoop down the line, bro. There's no. As soon as they pick up the ball, they haven't even looked to see if there's anyone around them.
They're straight ahead, and that's what it ties into. What I was saying in terms of
whereas with Ahmad, Ahmad's got this nonchalance about him that it's like he'll have a man there, and he'll just hold him off, hold the ball, then he'll dip and he'll just go. You know what I mean? But he's thinking when he's doing it, but he don't respect his opponent in a good way. You know, like
You
that.
mentioned it there. That comes back to the style being fearless for both. Even though it's different styles, they're
different
both
styles, but
fearless
it's
styles.
fearless for both.
It's fearless. Like you mentioned, Diallo will pick up the ball, hold the man off, and then he's trying to do something. Every time Diallo gets the ball, he's trying to make something happen. Garnacho and Rashford, even though it's different, they're the same. They're trying to make something happen. Get us up the pitch, take on a man. Same way Diallo, whereas Sancho and Antony, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just different. Like Antony's style is different. Sancho's style is different.
But that's why I like Ahmad.
Because
Ahmad is a creative player, but he's explosive as well.
He's got that.
You know, like that.
I know what you're saying.
He's proper. Like he's proper. You know them ones. He's got a lot of things that he's got a lot of things, that Sancho does that I like, but he don't have the explosiveness of Ahmad. Like Ahmad can play in front of you, but he can also play with someone beside him. You know, like that. It's like, bro, Ahmad for me,
literally, he's
like,
the
when I look at all of our attackers, for me, in terms of like raw ability, I hate when people say ceiling and shit, because it's like, bro, like ceilings are they're objective, innit? When in terms of like total all-roundedness, he's our best player, bro. Like outside of Mason, who's just a finisher, innit? When it comes to finishing, Mason's our best finisher. But in terms of all-round footballer, out of all of our attacking players, Ahmad is our best player for me, because he's got enough of the intelligence, he's got enough of the finesse and the touch, and he's got the athleticism as well, bro. He's got all of it. He's got enough of all of it.
And he can dribble as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He's got enough of everything that you need, innit? Like, he's not overpowered at anything, but he's up there. You know, like when you look at Bukayo Saka, it's similar.
And I did see that Zakaria comment. Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, like when you look at Bukayo Saka, it's like that. Like Saka, don't excel at anything, but my man's got high levels at everything that you need.
They're hitting 7.5.
Yeah,
everywhere.
that's it. Man got hella 7.5s and that. Do you know what I mean? Like cheeky 8 here and that, cheeky 8.5. And that's what you need, bro. Obviously, Saka's bigger than him, like frame-wise, but Ahmad's a lot more agile than Saka.
And you know what? That's one player I do think if Ahmad is to stay, I actually think that he's the like I was saying earlier, the Bernardo, he's the right-hand side. I don't want to see him in the 10, even though I think he can play 10 because he's got everything in terms of his brain. But I feel like I like Ahmad drifting in off the right on his left foot because he can also go down on the right-hand side. But he's also got that link up as well. Yeah, and he can strike. We've seen it. It's proven that.
Yeah, but hear what you might mention though, athleticism. Agility,
he's got that.
Directness, like that is key. That ties into the whole pace of like it's all a part of the same. It's all a part of the same tree. Like having that, you need that as wingers, and then when you add in his technical ability as well, that even makes him even better. So it's like I really want to see. I hope Diallo stays. I don't want him to go alone.
You know what, Flawless? The biggest thing for Ahmad is that I actually think his biggest doubter is actually Ten Hag. You know,
yes, the manager, bro. And I said it. What makes you say learn a lot about the manager by how he uses Ahmad, bro, because he shouldn't have sent him out on loan in the first place. And the thing is, the way he mashed up that loan move, it's like how Ahmad gets sent out on loan, before Garnacho, blood. I never understood that, innit? Like, that was weird. Like, when I look at it, it's like Ahmad, played at the higher level. Man had already played Europa League for us, all these things. Oli just kind of like, he played once and then man just never saw him again.
Yeah, I don't know why Oli...
And then he went out on loan twice, bro, because he was in Scotland before. And then, like, man went out on 2 loans, and it's like, bro, who's sanctioning these loans, blood?
I think though for Diallo, though, I think that this loan just gone at Sunderland helped him. I think that would help him a lot. I don't think there's anything there for him. Flawless. Not even physically, just playing week in, week out, rather than playing for Manchester United and it's 20 minutes off the bench. Then you're not playing the next week. Then it's 30 minutes off the bench, and then you may play a Carabao Cup game, or Europa League.
But then you've got to hope to get through just to get more minutes.
Yeah. Whereas Sunderland, that would have done him the world of confidence. Main man. You know what I'm saying? In the championship, the fans loved him. I know they would definitely.
Got to the playoffs, a bit of experience in that.
Yeah, got to the playoffs as well. And I think that will put him in good stead for this season. But I'm hoping Ten Hag utilizes it. I really hope so.
This one is on the manager, 100%. Does he trust him to come in, do what he wants him to do? But also, if he's not doing it in pre-season, don't just say, right, you know what, you've not done it for me in 4 games in pre-season, you're going out on loan. Like, these things take time. No one just joins Man City and just cooks. Pep gives them like the whole year to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the difference between our fans and Man City fans. Yeah, it's like, bro, Pep sat Mahrez down. He sat down Cancelo. He sat down all these players. You know them ones there, and it's like
Grealish again,
man weren't
like,
calling him a flop, blood. Like man just
So-
needed to do them. But the difference is, Pep brings in players, with a game plan, and Pep has been able to do that because City have allowed him to do that. At Man United, we're still not sure who's signing the players. We're still not sure, like that. And this is the problem, and that comes down to our setup as well. We still, have loads of players that don't suit the football that the manager wants to play. We still got loads of players that don't suit it, and we still don't even really know what football the manager's trying to play. Today we saw Tom Heaton sweeping really high, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that really high, blood, and it looked like something that we've been working on. And obviously, when Onana comes in, if we're going to play like that, teams are getting pressured, blood, because Mount was running his socks off here, and the keeper was up high, bare times. And I was like, all right, cool. If this is what we're going to do, this might be decent.
It's actually mad, because if the game had started today, we wouldn't have seen that at all.
No, because he's not confident out there.
Yeah, it's mad. Smash the likes, by the way. I just see 1.6K or something are watching.
Yeah, bump up
They
the
got
likes,
Flawless Sarcasm City TV. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to this if you're already here, and obviously Never a Foul as well, where I'm at as well. But guys,
that's it, people. The links are in the title, so make sure you subscribe to the man.
It's free to like, man. It costs nothing, man. So just do that, people. Big up.
But I think, exactly. Make sure you do all of those things. Support all the man. Support here first and foremost. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I think with the signings, we are getting an idea of where Ten Hag's trying to go, and it is less possession based. It's more high energy, high pressing. You mentioned Tom Heaton sweeping high up the pitch, so it's a question of pressuring teams. So I think the signings, they look more so when you look at it. That's the way Ten Hag's trying to go with the Mount signing. Onana thrown into that. We've been linked with Højlund as well. So I don't know if they're necessarily his first choice.
Blood. If man get Amrabat, Amrabat and Casemiro, that's as good options in the midfield. Hey, listen, we're cooking.
That's what we need. We need a striker. We need Amrabat, man.
Because that's aggression, blood. Like that's real. Like them man,
straight
they're on scrap city, blood. Like that's what it is.
And that's when you can allow the Antony and the Sanchos and the Amavs to be creative and that, because you got bricks behind them. Do you know what I mean?
100%. And this is what it is. So, bruv, it's a scrap city thing. Hey, Wan-Bissaka was mad today.
Wan-Bissaka?
Oh, was he?
He was just on ice skates. I told man already, bro. Like, it's one of them ones.
I see the clip. Obviously, me and you debated it. I saw a couple comments onto me already, but
nah, bro. Listen, he was awful. But you know what it is with him, it's like,
you know what you're getting.
It was just mad, innit? Yeah, bro. Defensively, you're gonna get the slide tackles, but on the ball, it's brazy, bro. Like, I'll be real. Like, that's what I said. In a possession team, he's not the guy, but he's an insurance guy. He's the in case shit happens guy, innit? In certain games,
you call him fixture proof. You just play him
bro. Games. That's it. There's certain man.
City away, you're dashed in.
Them big away games.
Just like when Ten Hag dropped Antony for the City game, and put Bruno there. You know them. In certain games, you just gotta make sure, that what I'm saying, you just shore up the thing. You know the ones there.
I rated him, but it's like Park Ji-sung. But when I grew up, Park Ji-sung was always in them big games, even though he was better than Wan-Bissaka on the ball. But Park was there, man. He knew his role in it.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But the Park Ji-sung thing is what I see. That's what I see a Mason Mount or a Bruno to be doing. Like, you know what I mean? That you know what I mean? In the games, give me the energy. Probably more so Mason. Do you know what I mean? Just give me the energy, like winning the ball back, ticking it over and stuff like that.
How did he play actually? Funny enough,
you know what? I see bare people putting failed comps on there, bruv. Mason Mount had a decent game, bro. You know what it is, but his set pieces were dead though, bro.
Yeah.
Their set pieces. I haven't seen the comps, but I can imagine they were just all of his shit set pieces. They were crap, every single one. Yeah, but bro, in the actual game himself, played a few decent passes. He was winning the ball for us, like. You could see what he was supposed to be doing, bruv. Like, he wasn't shit today. But obviously, these Chelsea men are in their feelings, isn't it? So it's one of them ones where like, really they're gonna make, they're really like they're clutching, bro. You know what I mean? Really they're clutching, looking for bad highlights, and that he only played one half of football, and he wasn't bad, bruv. Like he wasn't.
Okay.
Well, that's what Mount's gonna. You know what Mount's gonna give you? Like back to the point. That's how I've described Bruno. He is the new age Park Ji-sung. That's what he is. And people think, that's a criticism. It's like, no, Park Ji-sung was critical at times to Manchester United being successful. That man there are spoilers. Yeah. That's what he is. Bruno's a spoiler. You know what I'm saying? All his best attributes are off the ball. So therefore, it's kind of like, you know what you're getting with him. And Mount is just, we got Bruno at home. Went to my guy Rams who said that. That's legit what it is. They're the same profile. You know what I'm saying? We just went and bought another spoiler, which lets you know where we're trying to go and what we're trying to do. But yeah, Mount, I don't know why
It kind of reminds me a
him.
bit of like, you remember Liverpool a few years back when they were just like high, they beat teams a lot of their energy, weren't amazing football. I'm not saying they played bad football before anyone gets onto me, but in terms of
pressure
like,
bust
you know what I
pipes,
mean?
bro.
It was high energy. It was just like suffocating teams, wear them down, keep going and going.
That's what I think. That's where I think we're going.
Who was
with
it?
When you look at
because look, Ronaldo,
Henderson,
exactly. You're not looking at them and thinking they're amazing.
Ronaldo, Henderson, and
Fabinho.
Fabinho, that was it. And then
it's
the
not like,
backups
oh my God, that's sick on the ball. It's just,
it's far from it.
Yeah, it just kept going, man. So
run you down, and that's the way I think, ironically, the manager is trying to go with that midfield, because that's what
it's a similar profile. It's a similar profile
Still
midfield to our profile.
And when you look at Amrabat, who we've also been linked with, even though he's good on the ball,
he's a clampers
as well. Yeah, which is needed. I'm all for it. Like, if that's the way the manager wants to go get an Amrabat.
Yeah, bro. It wins us games of football. It wins us games of football. Yeah, I hear you.
Facts.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Matt? Listen, we're definitely not on the bus, but I tell you what, it's one of them ones where
I'll
say what I saw in it, and what I saw is nowhere near as bad as what I've been watching, blood, for this season in terms of midfield. Like, you know, them ones. Like, I understand, what his role is in the team, from what he was doing today in that
8 role.
But bro, it was kind of more advanced. Like, he was trying to run in behind and stuff like that. You know, the ones like, so it's one of them ones. He had a chance where he got caught offside and that, but like he made one of them like late runs and he's trying to get in behind. Similar kind of runs that Bruno used to make in his first season. You know them ones. So
when the striker drops in and then they spin in behind.
So bro, like, you can see, do you know what I mean? You can see like the freedom that the manager's kind of going to give him. He's got the energy to do that, innit? Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be.
I said we spoke about it last week. I know a lot of United fans are against it, but I'm backing the Mount signing in terms of I think he's a good player, but I want to see if Ten Hag can get the best out of him, because perfect age, coming with a point to prove, gonna play in his favourite position. On paper, you're ticking a lot of boxes. It's now whether he can deliver on the pitch, and fingers crossed he can do that, man. Let's see, man. Yeah.
And just to respond to it, I'll never be on that Mount bus. Never have been. I'm interested to see how I know how the manager's going to use him, but I know what I'm going to get from Mount. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be hardworking, high energy, pressing, closing down, and on the ball limited.
Okay, Flawless. Let me ask you a direct question right now then. 2 years' time, we're on the show together. Has Mount signing been a success or a failure? What do you think?
In what, 2 months?
No, 2 years.
In 2 years. Failure? I don't see him being a success here, no. Fair. I don't see him being a success here.
I don't see him being a failure in it. I don't know about success in it. I feel like he's just going to be one of them players that he's just he's just not offensive. Like, he just does a job in it. I can't see him being down as a signing where we're saying that was a great signing.
Never. You know them. You think he's going to be a bit like a Fred, where he's just going to be here for 5 years?
Yeah, well, man's just going to be here, and he'll have good games, he'll have shit games. You know, like that. This is what it is. Like, when I look at Fred, Fred hasn't been a flop, bro. There's been a lot of games he's been our best player.
He's played well in games, but that's the problem right there, is we're signing players, and even he's not even played a competitive match for us, and this is how we're talking about him. City don't sign players like that. There's no City player they've signed and we go, right, he probably won't be a success, but he won't be a failure. He's just in the middle.
Like, I'll go different then, and I'm gonna say I think he'll be a success, just to sort of play it on. I'm going to say more of a success than not. And one thing I'm hoping as well, I don't know, is Bruno Fernandes 30 now, by the way? Is he?
29, 30. He's got to be on. He's got to be on.
I think Bruno, for me, I know he's probably going to be captain, but I'll be honest with you, I think he's got 2 years left here, max at the highest level. I think his leg will slowly start to go. And then once he goes, I think Mount actually gets better when Bruno's.
Bro, as soon as Bruno can't do the bleep testing no more, he's surplus, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
because he's not good enough on the ball.
And then we've just got English. We just got English Bruno at home. I'm not trying to see that. I didn't like this Bruno version. Shout out to my guy Ramsey.
Oh, Bruno,
like, that's 28. What it is.
Oh man,
he's 28. And I think Bruno is better than Mount, but I'm not a fan of Bruno.
I don't.
You don't think so?
No,
I think it's. Like,
if man told me you have to get rid of one of them, Bruno can go now.
Hey, the fact that they're both at the club is a problem.
What are you man debating who's better at Bruno? And...
No.
But you know what it is though. Bruno is going to play.
No, I'm not.
The Bruno we're going to see this season is going to be the Bruno, in the deeper role that we saw when Eriksen was injured, and I'm not mad at that.
He's better there. He uses.
He's way better there.
He's a better 8 than he is a 10.
He plays 8 out of 10 times, whereas when he plays in the 10, he's under more pressure and he's so dead on the ball. He just hoofs it, bruv. You know, like that. So it's like in that deeper role,
he holds a grenade. It's like holding a grenade.
Yeah, he's so much better, bro. Like in that 8, bro, so much better. Like if Bruno's gonna play in that deep role, like where Eriksen was, and Eriksen don't play, I'll take that in it. Mount has to be the more more advanced one because Mount is better, in tighter spaces, bro. He's way better.
And that even,
you know what
the issue is with that is that even saying much though. Just like the
no, it's not. Come on, bro. Like
that's
my
you know
what I mean. Like it's one of them backhanded compliments, isn't it? It's like
go get significant improvement is my issue with this. Like whether it's Mount, and just to clarify, no, I'm not debating whether Mount or Bruno who's better. I don't like either. You know what I'm saying? I don't, for where we're trying to go to, I don't think either of them, even in this system, and you're doing more of a run man down system, go get better players than these two. You know what I'm saying? These man, you're a joke. The spark and soul.
I feel like as well though, like I actually with the Bruno dropping deep and playing in that sort of 8, this deeper 8 role, I do like it because in terms of his weakness, which is being like pinball on the ball and giving it away, he knows he can't really do that there because if he does that in that position, teams are attacking our back four instantly. It's not like he's giving the ball away in their penalty box. It's like, right, okay, we can all recycle and get back in positions. If Bruno's at the edge of the box or in between the sort of the box and the halfway line next to Cassie, and he's giving away silly passes, we are immediately on the back foot. He can't afford to do that. And he actually played deep when I went to a game back in the last
season. He plays with a lot more discipline when he
I went to Brentford at home. We beat Brentford at home 1-0. And he was playing deeper next to Casemiro, and he was actually better on the ball. Like, it was like, raw, like Bruno, if you actually think about it, you can do it, but you just opt not to. And fair play, if you're gonna get 1 in 5 passes at getting an assist, then that's what you want to do. But I've seen that he can do that, and I don't think that Man United's long-term solution is that. However, if you said to me Bruno in the 10 or Bruno sitting a bit deeper and then Mount further forward, I'll probably go with that one. To be honest, I think I probably would.
See, all these options just sound terrible.
I know, that's why we need Amrabat for 30 million just to shoot.
Yeah. Amrabat, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a player of a certain quality where I go. That's improvement in that.
And where does Eriksen fit into this then flawless this season? Just a
squad player? Yeah, just a squad player. Because I said this, you know what I'm saying? As much as I like Eriksen, I said this even when he was playing well and even towards the back end of the season when he wasn't playing so well, I was like, I like him, but there needs to be a major improvement on him. And that just wasn't Mount. It just wasn't Mount.
I don't think he actually signed to play that many games. I think he was like, raw, like,
him as a squad player was fine. You know what I'm saying? This is hilarious.
Do you think Kobe Mainoo? Do you think Kobe Mainoo hangs around the first team squad this year, or do you think he goes on loan?
Has to.
I think he's one of. I don't think he play. I don't think he will. I don't think Ten Hag will play him. Is
one of them ones where, bruv, if Ten Hag's not going to play him, send him out on loan because he needs to be playing first team football.
Yeah, that might happen because this is very much reminiscent. Because if I remember last preseason, was it not Zidane Iqbal? Did he not play and people were talking about him and he didn't get any game time?
And they played Savage, bro, and then they never played them in the games, bro. I don't like the way that United are using their youngsters. I'll be real.
No, I think send them out alone because that can raise the value. Yeah,
with Sir Alex Ferguson, like he would use these guys in the League Cup, and it's like play these youths, man. You know what I mean? How are you going to play them or send them out on loan? Stop wasting their time, bro. And stop
That's
wasting
a fair assessment.
You man?
I'm at the point where, like, bro, look how long I've been supporting the club, bro. I don't even watch youth team football no more because there's no point. We know we're not seeing these guys, bro. Like, I watched the game today. I didn't know 99% of these Donnies because there's no point knowing them. They've got no future at the club. I'll tell you that for nothing.
Yeah, the percentage of them that stay is mad. But I'll be real, you man. I was just saying on Saeed show, if it come down to a choice of keep Mainoo or let him go, I'm keeping him. And the reason I say this is, right, I'm not saying he's Paul Pogba, by the way, but the way he plays, right, and the way he moves his body and uses the ball, it gives me sort of that Paul Pogba sort of flavor. When you look at Fred, he's going to be leaving, right? You know McTominay already. He's a road runner, up and down energy. You got Bruno, up and down energy. You got Mason Mount, up and down energy. Casemiro, very good player, but he's not the most composed on the ball. When I'm actually looking at our midfielders, right, Kobe Mainoo at 18 or 19 is probably one of the best players actually on the ball in terms of central midfielders.
He's the best on the ball.
Rants, and there you go. We're not even in the position.
And all them man on the ball.
You're agreeing with me, and this is my point. We're not even in the position,
bro. Like,
we're not even in the position. We're not even in the position to say, yeah, just send him out on loan because he's actually already the best one. And I feel like
I know, but I'm saying if this brother's not going to use him. If this brother's not going to use him, then fucking send him out on loan, blood. You know, like that.
Yeah, but I'd rather, if we don't get another midfielder, what I'm saying is I'd rather him stay because I feel like he's got a unique quality and the body and the way he uses the ball is different to all our midfielders. Keep him. If we're not going to sign another midfielder, keep him. Do not send him out on loan. And I swear under Ten Hag, Kobe was the first player to get a contract extension as well.
Yeah, bruv, Ten Hag likes him. It's not disputed. It's not disputed. Like, the reason why Iqbal was allowed to leave was because of him, bro. You know them ones. He's gonna get his chance. I think he'll get the Garnacho chance. However, I think it's one of them ones where he's so good, that it's like the manager needs to commit to playing him or let him go, blood. I hate when they have players in that
the in-between space, so to speak.
Where it's your time will come and it never comes, bro.
Yeah. Give them an opportunity to fail.
Playing this brother, I hate what managers do, and they play man in a team with 7 changes, blood. Play this guy in a strong team, blood. Play this guy with fucking Bruno and Mount, or play him with Casemiro and Mount. You know them ones. Like, play him with the actual Man United team, and watch this guy cook, blood. Don't put him in a team, with the 7-8 changes, because it's not fair, blood. You know, like that. It's annoying when they do these things, because he's so good, We saw it today. We saw all the intangibles that he has, but you can't really see how good these guys are until you play them, with better players, bro. That's how that's the only time you're ever gonna give him at that level, is when he's
and that will elevate him as well.
Of course,
give him a fair opportunity. Nah, that's fair. Now I fully understand what that being said. So it's either play him or send him out on loan. I get that. Obviously, I didn't watch today, but it'd be interesting to see if he does indeed use him. We'll see. And I see the Chelsea fan in the chat. Obviously, it was a comment you popped up, and I know these man been talking like these man don't still have Conor Gallagher running around in their midfield. You might ain't signed Casado yet, You might keep forgetting this. You know what I'm saying? Your pivot is Enzo, and man mentioned Enzo and Nkunku for getting Gallagher. That's your pivot. You know what I'm saying? And let's not do this.
You know what's crazy though? Like, someone put in one of them Arsenal fans put in the chat about Declan Rice. What is going on with Declan Rice?
Is that not official?
It's not official, blood. What is going on?
I thought it was official.
Hey, you Arsenal man, let me know, blood. Know what I mean? Because Commander are saying that, like, I don't know, like, something's going on, like something's not looking too rosy, and I don't know if the direct debit bounced or, I don't know what happened. But where's this guy, bro? Like, what's going on? Are they feeling?
Do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? It's a magic. This might be crazy. If it's not about the money, do you know what I'm thinking? I wonder if he's got a little niggly injury, and I wait for it to cool down so he passes the medical.
Ooh.
Because I know one guy does personal training and stuff like that, and Declan was working with him. I see him post up yesterday.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking, if it's not the P's, then you might have a niggle and you're just trying to let it cool down. Then you can just pass your medical. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, if don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was trying to think of scenarios, and that was one of them that I was thinking.
Man said he's training with Arsenal players. He can't be, because you can't train with the team until you sign a contract. So what do you mean?
I don't know. I was just trying to think of, and that's the only thing I sort of outside the box I could think.
I swear
of.
I see man in the Arsenal shirt though. Was this not announced? Let us know in the chat. I swear, like, reliable journalists had announced this.
Yeah, so that's it. He's training. He's in Portugal training with Woz. Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah,
he was training. He was training with who? Your brethren?
Nah, the guy that was. That's the guy I follow. He's from like North London.
Yeah, okay, but that's what but that means he's not training with the Arsenal team.
Nah, he's not.
Of course he's not, because he's not signed, bruv.
Bro, how can he train with them if he's
But that's what I'm saying. One man said he was training with the Arsenal. Like, what these man talking about?
Nah. They've been watching too much. I don't know, AI or something.
Man said he was training with Rafa, Leao, and Bruno.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, in Portugal, and then he's come back, and then I'm sure you'll see him in there.
This is brazy, blood. The biggest plot twist when he signed for Man United and that.
I thought this deal was done.
Nah, not even done.
I thought that was done.
I don't even know what number he's wearing.
I thought this was legit. Like, all right, yeah, he's signed, it's done and dusted. Hey, let us know in the chat, please, people. Like,
man is saying Arsenal lawyers weren't happy with the paperwork or something like that. So you lot what think it's like a dispute like that?
Let's see.
It's gonna get done though. It's gonna get
done. But this transfers don't take this long. Like, I'll be real.
I hear you.
We know that they don't take this long, because even the Mount, look how quickly we signed Mason Mount. You know what I mean? These man said that he gave Arteta his word, blood, and it was always Arsenal. So why are they taking so long?
Yeah, like, I'm lost, because someone said, Fabrizio hit us with the here we go, and I thought I'd seen that.
No, that has all dropped. No, you're right, but he hasn't actually done he hasn't done the whole like fully team like reveal like, bro. You haven't seen no intro video. You know how they drop like an intro video.
Timbers not announced, but like someone said that they leaked a picture of him or something like that. Arsenal thing's bare leaking, bruv, because they leaked Havertz thing as well. They said that Timbers thing got leaked as well. But these days you don't know because man are photoshopping the hell out of everything.
Exactly.
I thought these 2 deals was done, in particular the Rice deal. Interesting.
I thought it was done. I did. I genuinely thought it was done. But then someone mentioned to me that where's Rice? I mean, what do you mean? Where is he? We've been talking about it for so long. I thought it was done. Because remember when the bid went in, and then City were like,
and they were talking about like how they're gonna structure the payments.
Yeah. But was that not done before the bid went?
Nah. In fact, they said 100 million, and West Ham said and then they said right, we're gonna put.
And they said, but we'll do it over 10 years on that.
Yeah.
Don't let Rice hit you, man, with the heel turn and that, and he turns up at Old Trafford. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they're saying party to United rumors. Did you see that?
Someone mentioned this to me yesterday, but there's no sources.
There's
you know
no
what I'm saying?
Sources.
There's no sources.
There's with the sauce. That is dry, blood. You know
where's the sauce, man? Where is the sauce?
Bro, the fact that he's getting linked to Man United, I just don't understand it. Why would we do that? Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I would 1,000,000% take him, because they would be so mad, bruv.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I would only take him just to piss them off. You know what I'm saying?
Also, on top of that as well, it leaves them with Havertz in their midfield as well, which is brilliant.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait for that. I've never looked forward to Arsenal signing more in my life than Kai Havertz playing for them.
Well, you think he's going to be dead, Flores? Do you think?
Yo, fam, do you think he's going to succeed in midfield for them?
Nah. All I'm going to say is if there's one team to get the best out of him in the Prem, I think it's them.
Again, and this is what it is like. The same way we talk about Mount and like players who are not good signings, and it's horrific signing. It's horrific. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Rice, Odegaard, and Havertz is what for me. I don't fear that as I feel like Xhaka, Partey, and thing was more balanced anyway.
That's awful. Like if it's Havertz, not Havertz. If it's Rice, Partey, Odegaard, that's a good midfield. That's a serious midfield.
I hear
but I thought he was signing Havertz originally to play up top, which I thought was a terrible idea.
You know what it is, yeah.
Midfield's an even worse.
Odegaard in the midfield is no physicality in it. At least Xhaka and Partey kind of give you a bit of nibble. They give you a bit of nibble. So Declan Rice is going to be the only one nibbling. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing is, against teams that sit back against Arsenal, they're going to play some beautiful stuff with them three in there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But against teams that pressure them, I can see that midfield getting sliced open. I can't lie.
Yeah, go Champions League with that and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You're getting 10-2 again. Go play Bayern again. They're going to run that back the third time.
Man said they lost the pen, blood. Man said the document's not been signed, blood. Where's the source for this, blood? Man said they lost the pen, bruv.
What is going on? You know what I'm saying? This is like some boxing negotiations. What's going on?
Imagine they've seen something in the medical and they're like,
that's what I'm saying. You don't know, man. You just never know.
No, because maybe they saw something in the medical.
The only thing for me is that it's gone. Like I know it's eventually gonna get done, but talking right now, it's gone too quiet. Like to the point that you two both thought it was over the line, like done. That's how quiet it's been. But yeah, man.
Wonder what the delay is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just need a Nana, man, on this preseason tour next week. And
listen, when I see him spraying diags, from the halfway line, we've arrived. You know them ones there.
Need it now, man. I'm ready.
That's the one thing about my manager. He loves the IC3, blood. I have to respect it, blood. You know them ones there. This is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he brings him in as well. Do you know what I mean? And if he brings in a Moroccan youth as well, hey, listen.
You remember about
it's still a vibe thing, bro. Listen.
Yeah.
You know that
we need a 9.
It's a vibes. You get me?
I think we need that 9, right? Yeah, that's it. Get me a Nana and get me the Hoyland, and then just what I'm saying. At least I know that we're watching the first game this season. I'm like, okay, we've got a team. I'm not even here moaning that I'm waking up that Sunday morning on a Monday night when we play against Wolves. I'm like, we haven't got no striker with this. Just sort it out, man.
Yeah,
we definitely need a striker without doubt. Well, yeah, like I said, that Rice thing is completely taking me by surprise because I just presumed it was done. I presumed it was over. Now there's been a delay. All right, give me something to talk about tonight. Cool.
Man said I look like Amrabat, you know.
He's like jokers.
My days.
Have you not seen?
Better than my Mrs. Husband, though, Flawless.
Have you not seen? I haven't seen the Joao Felix thing. I saw something that said Joao Felix. The only interest he got was from like Aston Villa or something. Did you?
Us, Aston Villa and Newcastle.
Oh,
I seen Wolves.
I saw him linked with us, but I didn't think it was real, so I wasn't entertaining it.
Nah. I actually, do you know what? It's funny. I was gonna bring it up because I wanted to see what you man think of it, because obviously he's not a striker, but he's one of these creative type players. Have we got too many of these?
No. You know there was there, bruv. Run that. I don't give a fuck, bruv. Man, see the goal he scored against us. This youth's cold.
Yeah, I was there. The goal was banging, but the problem I have with us signing João Felix is it'd be the Sancho conundrum all over again.
I don't care. You know them
this guy, yo, because he's a baller. That's why.
Because that's why, bro.
That's why you don't care. I know you well.
I know how to be on it.
I'm saying we have the whole conversation we just had just in this very show about Sancho is the exact same issues we had with João
Felix. Can we get the best out of them?
I grew up on Sam Allardyce Bolton. Yeah, if you put bare brothers in the team that can play football, they'll work it out eventually. You know the ones that's what happened, bro. A coach outside of the foot and that.
Right, so I'm gonna ask you now.
We don't have a Yori Jokayev and a Ivan Campos and all them, man, and Herrero. If we had all them,
we got Mount and Casemiro. You know them ones there, do the dog work. And Bruno doing the dog work, bro. Listen, I'll be real, yeah. The front three can be any free, blood, if you got dogs in the midfield, blood.
It can. I'm just not.
Bro, listen, the Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro are dogs, blood. I need something beautiful in my life. You know them ones. Bring in some pretty players, because them man are ugly, fam.
Yo,
you know them ones. Them man are playing ugly football.
Yeah, that's the way the manager's not. He's not trying to go with the pretty, beautiful football. That's why he's trying to bring in Amrabat. This is why he's trying to bring in Hoyland, fam. I hear what you're saying, Rants.
I hear that. But Amrabat can do the pretty stuff, but he's a great player, bro. Like, bro, that guy loves a slide tackle. Don't get
here it is. This is why I always say, bring me both. Bring me a player who's a dog who can be energetic and be aggressive and be athletic, but also can play on the ball as well. Bring me both. You know what I'm saying? In that,
I hear that, but bro, I'm just saying, yeah.
I don't want João
Felix. If João Felix is available on loan and we don't need to pay for man, broski, we can make it work, bruv. You know them ones that is just
hey, I'm just watching YouTube, you know. I love this. I love it.
Make it work, fam.
We do not like us.
Bring in Hoyland and bring in João Felix on loan. We can make it work.
João Felix is legit.
No, but you know what it is. No, but you know what? No, he's not though. You know what I mean? He's different to Sancho because
no. When I say no. When I say no,
I know what you mean. The Sancho conundrum. Yes,
I'm saying the conundrum is the same.
The problem is actually quicker than him though. You know what?
He's a little bit more direct.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where you playing it, and where you man picking João Felix's first position as? That's what
I'm leaving him in Spain. That's me personally. I'm leaving him in Madrid.
I'm
leaving him in Madrid.
False 9, bruv. Listen, João Felix in the false 9, bro. You get me? I don't care. Man, play me in the false 9, bruv. Just roaming, blood. You know them ones there. Roaming, EE mobile, B. Like, that's what I'm saying, blood. Wherever you want to go, cuz, you can go there. If you want to drop deep, you can drop deep, blood. You know them ones. If you want to be right on the shoulder, be on the shoulder. If you want to
do you know what? Rants is really on it, you know.
Bro, that's my guy.
That's his guy.
That's my guy.
That's his guy.
That's my guy, bruv. You know them ones. Players like him, yeah. Players like Ney and that, yeah. Like, bro, I don't care. You know them. I just don't care. Get them on.
You know what?
You know what's man? Remember, if you man remember my watch along, yeah, when we was watching the game against Chelsea, yeah, we were winning the game, and I said, bruv, if João Felix comes on, we're in trouble because I'm seeing gaps. Man came on and just ran through the team and slapped in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Bro, I was watching the game live. Like,
this guy's a menace, bruv. Like, I'm telling you, yeah. Like, bro, like. Chelsea were playing some terrorist football last season, bro. Like they were, you know what I mean? And it's like, bro, if you've got this guy, yeah, in the team, in this Man United team, yeah, with the likes of Rashford running off him, with other players and that, like, bro, it can work, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And if it's not buying him either, it's a loan thing, bro. On loan, I'll take the risk. You know, like that, because, bro, I've never seen a football team, yeah. You know what's crazy about us as football fans? We look at Real Madrid, Barca, and we talk about their depth, but every time it's Man United, it's like, oh, now where's he gonna play, bruv? You know them ones there. Real Madrid don't think about where motherfuckers gonna play when they buy them.
I'm
buy them, bro.
But I'm all for depth and quality. That's why I'm with you on the name.
We need quality and depth, bro. When it's not going right, put João one day. He might do a thing, bro. Like,
I'm good. Sometimes I like the name.
Sometimes you just need players that can just win you a game, bro. When you're not playing well, bro. That's what quality does.
And that's what my answer is based off, and that's why I was listening to you two. And Flawless, you said it perfectly. You know how you just said if it was Neymar. Well, for me, Felix and Neymar stylistically are kind of them similar type of players. If I'm gonna sit here and say I'd bring Neymar, I would bring Felix too.
Who would you rather come off the bench when we need a goal? Yeah, like you man is saying. So what you're gonna say? All right, cool. Fuck Garnacho. Yeah, like so we're gonna bring on
this guy.
We're gonna bring on João Felix.
No, it depends. It
Like,
depends on the game.
It depends on the game.
We are Manchester United, bro. If we can bring on Garnacho,
Garnacho can do some things that Felix can't, and Felix can do some things that Garnacho can't.
I don't agree with the can't. Like stylistically, Garnacho is more direct. But bruv, if man say to João, listen, rude boy, when you get the ball, just pause. Bruv, listen, you man have been there, Sunday League, you know, manager's talking to you, and he's like, you know what, mate, just give him hell, mate. Just give him hell, bruv. Just give him hell, bruv. That's the instructions. Give him hell, bruv. Get on the ball and just terrorize. But if you tell João Felix, brother, listen, I don't care if you lose the ball. Every time you get the ball, go at them, bruv. Go at them. Get the shots off. Put the ball in the box. Just give them problems. Bro, this guy's cooking. Like, man, we laughed, because he got sent off. But on his debut at Chelsea, his first touch was a nutmeg, bruv. That's my
and that's all well and good. And they're starving. But I'm done signing players, number one, who were like failed at Chelsea, like he did, like in his stint. Was it all on him? No.
You know what? No, flawless.
Yes,
I don't know. He did.
He did.
Bro, who cooked it?
Nobody did. But I'm tired of hearing
this.
That's
why I don't blame.
It's not solely on him, but he has to take part of the blame, because if he went there and cooked, we'd be praising him for cooking.
I agree with you. Okay, so I agree with you that he takes some of the blame, but that doesn't mean that because he takes some of the blame at being poor at Chelsea, I think he comes to United and replicates that form. I don't think.
Okay, I'll tell you this: there's a reason why it's Aston Villa and Wolves and Newcastle that are interested in him. The market, the market determines your value. Top clubs are not in for him for a reason.
With you. How much money do all them clubs have? Newcastle loaded, Villa new owners loaded. United.
No, the point that the point that I'm making is in terms of interest, because we're saying he's available on loan, right? You know what I'm saying? That's what Rants was saying. He's available on loan. You have to pay some, like I said, he's available. Look at the clubs that are interested in him. Very similar to
the wages, bro.
The wages count, bro.
Yeah, but what does available mean though, innit? You know them ones, because it's like you're right, flawless. You're 100% right. Do you know what I mean? In terms of that, but there's loads of different reasons for this. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like for instance, you could say someone like Milinkovic-Savic, like he's just gone to Saudi. They're saying this motherfucker's been linked with us for so many times, like, bro. Like, bro. And then same with what's his name, Koulibaly, bro. Look how long he stayed at Napoli. They rode that till the wheels fell off. Then he came to Chelsea and died, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Like the difference is with João, he's a kid. You know what I mean?
João, by the way, let us know in the chat, please.
The oldest he can be is like 24. The oldest.
And let us know in the chat as well. Where is the source for this?
Because see what I see? You see what I'm saying? So, like, he's 23 years old, bro. His best years are still ahead of him. These men, their best years are behind them. Do you see what I'm saying? So at 23 years old, all he needs is confidence, bro. Because he's played for Simeone and he's played for Lampard, blood. You know, like that, bro. Let's be real. All man needs, is the same treatment that Sancho got from the manager. Little arm around the shoulder. Listen, my G, I know you ain't having a good time. Show me what time it is. And boom. 2-2s, man, slapping the ball from 30 yards off the crossbar and in, bro. I'm telling you. He's that player, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you.
Man said he's holding down the R1, pressing circle.
Bro, slapping it off the crossbar. He's that guy.
Hey, in the chat, let us know. Where's the source with this? Because this is the second time I've heard about this João Felix. Like, him being interested in, Manchester United being interested. Is there any reliable source, or is this just Twitter? Let me know, people. Is this just
if Højlund costs 50 million euros and João Felix is on loan, and we got to choose between both, bruv, get me João. I do.
Yeah, I know you would do that. I know
give man 30 million in wages. I don't care. You know that, bruv. Give him 30 million in wages. You know, like that, bruv. I don't care.
Shout out to Dave, because this is the clip he gonna cut up as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so I can see the TV. Because Dave's gonna clip this up.
Big up Dave, man. Big up Dave.
I know, man. Yeah, shout out Dave every single time. See, man said done. You know what I'm saying? You know, I already can see it. João Felix or Højlund, though. Should João Felix go to?
Blood, you know?
I know what Dave's like.
Bro, I'm telling you, João is the guy you go and get. Højlund, it's been nice and that Viking hype. No thanks. Like, If you got to choose between João Felix,
What? So you're saying you're taking Felix over Højlund?
If I have to choose between both of them, I'm taking João.
But Rants, like you said, strength in depth. Why not both?
No, we do need
I
to
was
go
going to
for
say
both.
flawless.
We need to go for both. Because we're Man United, we should be doing that. But then, man are going to say, oh, but what about Ahmad? What about Garnacho's stifling their growth? Listen, man, I don't care about your growth, lad.
They don't even play in the same position. They're two central players.
Listen, man, I don't care about your growth, B. You know them ones there. That's how it is. I'll be real. It's one of them ones. If them man said, we can go get them two, and we have to move Tony, then, bruv, move him. Don't care. You know them ones there.
That's right, because we need two strikers.
I'll be like, realistically, you're not playing, bruv. You know, like that. So what's the point? Man was our dip.
Yeah,
you know that one's there, bro.
Højlund and Felix together is not. I don't mind that.
Bro, I'm tired, bro. Like, man's had a long distance relationship with Martial for like 4 years, blood. You know that,
and I'm still doing the commute,
bro.
I'm still doing the commute.
4 years, blood. You know, like that. It's like, bro.
This is my last year. My pillow's not even here still. It's over there, but
I've been done with Martial. I've been done with Martial.
This is my last year, man. Everyone knows I'm still there because if he can be there as a squad option, if he can stay fit and be as a squad option, he's very useful squad option. But
that's it, no time. Big if can he stay fit? I'm done with Martial. I don't defend him no more. If he get good off, I'm moving on.
Like this guy.
It's like when you see your Bridges girl moving mad in the club, you're like, you know, I can't even talk about it no more. She's done too many times. Like, I'm done. Like,
John, you know what it is with him? Like, it was great because he don't even. It looks like the injuries have taken his toll on him. He don't even look the same player anymore.
He's slowed down. His body has slowed. Do you know? I'm as much as I love him, Martial's dribbling, his dribbling ability. Do you remember like 3 years ago he cooked Real Madrid that mad dribble 3 years ago in the preseason?
I know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I mean? His dribbling was great. His finishing was very good. His finishing slowed down. His running. His legs he looks like he's running like his hamstrings are about to pull. And this is the thing, man. It's unfortunate. Some players just don't recover from it. But right now, the real talk is that we're not in the position just to let him go because we haven't got the people available to come in. Like Rants said and you said as well, if Højlund and Felix come in, then you're like, okay, we've got, 2 or 3 players. Rashford can play up 9. Martial, go to Saudi or whatever you're doing. But right now, with what we've got, if he stays fit, he's a squad option. But let's not talk. Let's save our energy because we know
what it is with him. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're gonna get with him.
You know what I'm saying? It's been emotional, fam. But it's one of them ones where, bro, Manchester United's attack has been the thing that's let us down for a number of years, innit? And it's one of them things where now we got the 2 of the best centre backs in the league.
Yeah.
Did I say two? No, we've got the 2 best centre backs in the league.
Scouting the whole way.
No, because we do though. Do you know what I'm saying? I said 2 of, and I was thinking, who's better than my guys? No one. So, do you know what I'm saying? We got the 2 best centre backs in the league, bro.
Yeah.
And we got Cass, bro. So it's one of them ones where, bro, we need to start the attack now.
We do definitely need to start.
That's what we need to do, bro. That's what we need to do. Like, I'm just not here for anything else. So it's like we need to load up at that end. You see what Liverpool done, and they done the mad thing, and now they got like 6 attackers that all score goals. We need that. We need that. When I look at Liverpool's attack, I'm jealous of them. Like, not aesthetically, but I'm jealous of the output.
Yeah, because you just know that no matter what, they'll find a way to score.
Bro, the output is brilliant.
Yeah, the output. It's the output. Like Man United, we played well, but last year we didn't we create a lot, don't score enough. It's simple as that. Like, we can't do that again this year. We can't. We'll fall behind.
That's what I'm saying. So we need attackers, bro.
We definitely need bare minimum 2 strikers, 100%. Bare minimum.
Yeah, we need attackers, man. If the man could get Højlund and man could get João Felix on loan as well, give me that, bruv.
I see Taremi's agent put up something on Instagram as well, like the Man United badge. He's at the training ground or at the offices.
But I don't know, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the Porto striker. Apparently, like 10 million.
Yeah, but
that's a weg for me. That I said already on the Saeed show. That's a weg horse plan. Like
maybe he's the second striker. And he's the backup.
Yeah,
maybe Ten Hag's getting 2 because he's trying to get 2 keepers as well.
Yeah. I think he might be a cheap option, maybe a Højlund, but that's just
because we've been linked with that Japanese goalkeeper, that Zion Suzuki. Because someone said he was like Japanese, and then I seen his name, Zion Suzuki, and I was like, he's not full Japanese. The man was like, yeah, he's Ghanaian. Yeah, that's his first name, fam. Zion.
Wait, is he trying to get 2 IC3 keepers? Ten Hag needs to be arrested. What's he doing, bro?
Zion Suzuki, and then someone was like, yeah, he's Japanese, but he's also Ghanaian and American. I was like, yeah, that makes sense. So I was like, there's no 100% Japanese Japanese man called Zion. You know what I'm saying? I was like, he's defo black. Definitely 100%.
Okay. Yes, I seen a picture of him, blood. I was like, yo, that brother played for the Lakers. You know them one. I remember. I seen it. Bruv. You know them ones there, like, nah, it's brazy, fam. Like, nah, bruv. Man said 2 IC3 keepers, you know. Now I don't really know about all that. You know what I mean? I don't really know about that. You know what I mean? Like, cool. Like, Anana, I'm cool with, but 2 of them, I don't know, blood.
I don't know anything about him, but you know what? He's a number 2 goalkeeper. We barely see our number 2 goalkeepers.
Yeah,
look at our number 2s this
I'm
season.
the same boat with you. I don't
Who was
care.
it?
I could be, bro. My cousin could be a number 2.
Tom Heaton. Who was the other one? Like, we barely see these goalkeepers.
Yeah. Facts.
Rarely see.
I think what Butland signed and didn't even play 1 minute.
Yeah, Butland. I'm saying between the 3 of them, I don't think that man played like 5 matches. Yeah, you barely see your number 2 goalkeepers.
That's crazy, bro. I don't even know. Oh, this super chat's funny, blood.
What man say?
Nah, bruv. Man said Edu brought the email to man. And man said, what?
You need to play that yourself.
Man said, how much? Yo. Man said, how much? Hey, less of that, bro. Less of that. How much, bruv? That is brazy. That is funny, blood. You know what I'm saying? But nah, big up everyone, bro. Like, I can't even lie. This show's killed me today, bro.
Yeah, nah, good. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, you had a little step in yourself as well today. I know.
Listen, bro, it's the sun's out. You know them ones there. Like,
man. Good, man. I enjoy it all the time, man. This is always good,
man. Bro. Man, just enjoying the heat, like, big up everyone inside, bro. Smash the like button. We just hit 900. Yeah, see if you get us to 1,000 people. You know them ones. Just get moving, bro. We still got like maybe 1.6 in this. You get me, man. Then
moving and grooving.
Make sure you follow their channels. The link is in the title, people. Make sure you run that. What you man got coming up?
Go on, Ty.
Big up, man. Big up Flawless every single time, man.
Man.
Obviously, good linking up at the barbecue the other day as well.
Yeah, man, 100%.
Yeah, 100%. Guys, Never a Foul is the channel down below, so make sure you go and subscribe to that. We're live every day over the summer at the moment, 3 o'clock and 10 o'clock. I'm not on every show at the moment because I'm still busy with work, but after the school summer holidays, I'll be on there more. So 3 and 10 every day. Make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well. Big up Flawless to the guys. And guys, here, let's get Rants on the way to 100, man. Moving and grooving it. You get me? So big up, guys, for having me as always, man. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Great show as always. Good to catch up with you, Ty. It's been a minute since we've been on the show. Rants always blessed being on as well. Bump up the likes here, subscribe here. And yeah, Sarcasm City TV people. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube. Make sure you go follow the Twitch. It's not the same content on both, so make sure you do so live at midnight, people, for the Sarcasm City Sports Q&A, where we just be answering all the sporting questions from within the chat, live every day on the YouTube, live pretty much every day on the Twitch as well. So make sure you check it out. Obviously, for Premier League stuff, but also boxing, you got F1, NFL, you know what I'm saying, NBA, the whole 9, people. So make sure you follow Sarcasm City TV across all platforms, please.
Yeah, man. There you go, people. There you have it. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you click the link, follow up the man them. Do you know what I mean? A1 content, people. And yeah, what day is it today?
Wednesday, fam.
Wednesday. Yeah, so man's back tomorrow, blood. I can't remember, blood, what show it is tomorrow. I'm tired, fam. You know there was there, blood. Man drove up to
me now.
Bruv, man drove up to Bristol. I'm back today, blood, because I had to go see my surgeon, blood. So it's one of them ones. Man's driven I've done 4 hours driving today. Oh, we got Saeed and James Redmond tomorrow.
Ooh, that's gonna be a fire show. Wait, is that separate or is that together?
Thursday. Nah, Saeed's in the afternoon.
Okay.
And James is in the evening at 8 o'clock, blood.
Therefore, make sure you do the Marvel S crossover with those two. That's a fire show.
That's crazy. Oh my days, blood. Oh, Skegnito's killing me in the private chat.
Oh shit, that was hilarious. Oh my
God. Nah, bro. Hey, that's crazy.
Yo, when Saeed said that, I howled on that show. Man, ended the stream, and then I was crying after the stream. Bro. That shit was funny, man.
Nah, that shit's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But nah, big up everyone.
Quick, you know. He's quick.
Nah, trust me. Big up everyone inside. So we're back in the afternoon with Saeed. I think 1 or 2 o'clock. You look out for the schedule, and then James Redmond at 8 p.m. people. So big up, and yeah, man, we'll see you lot then.